I'm Bryce and I'm out here fishing. I'm going to record a video on how you should rig shrimp. Different ways on how you should hook live shrimp and the best ways that they'll move around in the water. I'm here with the buddies, all of the birds swimming, flying here. There's a lot of bait fish out, so they're looking for bait fish. All right, I'm going to show you different ways how to hook up the shrimp. So here's the first way. This is the one I use mostly. So let me get a fresh shrimp. This one's real fresh. This is a shrimp. It's what we use most out here. Saltwater always works, no matter what type of fish. It's a great bait. So this is the one I use the most. Get your hook like this, hold it by the point, and hook it right there in the middle. And then pop it right back outside the middle. And so right there you can see them flicking around. I like this method because it stays well on the hook. And also, watch how it swims around. It gives it a pretty live action. It's not the maximum action, but there you can see it swimming around. I'm not moving it. You can just see it swimming away there. Yeah, that's the method I use the most. So then, here's some other methods you could use. This one a lot of people use, but I don't like it that much because it always comes off whenever a fish bites or when you're casting. Right here, take the tail, hook it right through the tail. Right there. I don't like this one. I never use this one because it always flings off the hook when you're casting, or a fish just rips it right off. But the good thing about it is it gives it maximum action. This is the way that you're going to get the most action. I'm going to wait for it so that it starts swimming. Right there, you can see it swimming. Right there on the bottom. There we go. So that's another way to hook it. Right there. Now I'm going to show you a method that I do use pretty often. Right here. You can see there's a ball inside that head. You don't want to hook that because it'll kill it. It's the brains, and that's where they keep the guts. They don't actually have guts in the body. They keep it all in the head. So you want to hook either behind or right here behind or in front of the head. Try not to get that green thing in there. Right there, boom. Look at that. It stays on pretty well, and the head is the hardest part. So it'll be on there pretty well, not as well as the middle method, because the fish usually take off the tail first. Snapper go for the head, so this is a good way to fish for snapper. So right there, hook it through the head. That's a pretty good method. Now I'm going to show you guys some secret methods. These are methods that you'll never see. These are coming from me and other people I fished with. So this is one that I've originally used. It's not that good, but it holds the shrimp really well. Hook it right there. Don't be afraid. They don't pinch. Hook it right there in the middle, in between all the legs. And then grab the hook, curl it up. You just curl it up like it's a worm, and right outside there, it pops out. This method doesn't give it a bunch of live action because it's forced in a curl position, but it's the best way if you want to keep your shrimp on. Keep your shrimp on well. No matter where from the fish bite, it's always going to hook on. The head, it'll hook on, and the body, it'll hook on. So right there, it's in the water. It won't be giving off a lot of action, but it is a pretty good way if you want to keep it sturdy. And now my last method. This one's one that I learned from an angler when I was fishing at the Fort DeSoto Pier, and we caught a flounder like as soon as we used it. Right here, this was very hard. Right here, you hook that little tail segment from earlier, but instead of popping out right there, you curl it up, just like the other one. Curl it up, and it'll pop out there in the main body. If it bites from the head, you won't hook it, unlike the other one, but it does give it a more action, and you can use this one to jerk it in the water. It'll look alive. So this one doesn't even have to be alive if you want to give it action. You could just go like that because they do swim backwards sometimes to escape. And so yeah, that's my ways on how to hook shrimp right there. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.